Hi everyone, I wanted to give you another video on working with composition. Okay, so we have to remember composition is creating a new function by putting one function inside another function. So it's working from the inside out of the expression and you're replacing the letter in the other function. So let's take a look at this one. Okay, so this says f composed of g of x. Now it also could be written as f circle g of x or f composed of g of x. So either one of those notations you're going to see. Okay, so you want to start with the innermost function. So in this case it's g. Okay, so here's g. So I'm going to go over here to g, which is 3x. And then the outside function is f. So that means I'm going to take my g function, I'm going to come over here to f, take out the letter x, and put 3x in. So I'm taking out the letter, if you think of it that way, and replacing it with the expression. So this is going to become 2 times the quantity 3x minus 1, because now the 3x is in there in place of the x. Okay. So we're just going to multiply that and get 6x, then minus 1, and that's your solution. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's try this one. This says h composed of f of x. So the innermost function is f, so that's where I'm going. That's this guy, 2x minus 1. The outermost function is h. So I'm going to come over here to h. I'm going to kind of cover over or take out this x here. And I'm going to put the 2x minus 1 in for that. Okay, so it becomes 2x minus 1. The x was squared plus 1. Okay, now you got to do the math, write it twice and multiply. Okay, you're going to get 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 plus 1, or 4x squared minus 4x plus 2. Okay, let's try this one. G of f of x. Again, I'm going to start with f because he's the innermost guy. Okay, so I'm going to start with f. And then it says g on the outside. So that means I'm going to go over here to f, take out the x in g, and put 2x minus 1 in for him. Like take him out and substitute in another one. So it's going to be 3 times the quantity 2x minus 1, or 6x minus 3. Okay, so let's try one. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, let's try one more. So this says f composed of f. So this one, we're going to start with f. Okay. And I'm going to put it in itself. Now, that seems kind of weird, but basically I'm taking out the x and putting 2x minus 1 in there. So it becomes 2 times 2x minus 1, then minus 1, or 4x minus 2 minus 1, or 4x minus 3. Okay? All right, so I did the rest of these earlier. You can take a look, see, plus there's more practice here. Now there's more here on the bottom of this worksheet that have to do with numbers. Now numbers, I find it's a little easier to do because you're going to start with the easier to get an answer. So let's try this one. So this says, again, we're going to start with the innermost function. It says g of 3. Okay, so I'm going to go to g, and I'm going to put negative 3 in for x. You're just evaluating. So 3 times negative 3, or negative 9. Then it says f. So I'm going to go to f. I'm going to put negative 9 in for x. So now I'm going to take the answer of g and put negative, and do that negative 9 into f. So the answer of f composed of g of negative 3 is negative 19. Let's try this one. So we're going to start with h of 7. So I'm going to come over here for h, and it says x squared plus 1. So that's 7 squared plus 1, or 49 plus 1, or 50. So then it says f. So I'm going to do f of 50. Okay, so I'm going to come over here to f, which is 2x minus 1, and make this 2 times 50 minus 1. So 100 minus 1, or 99. So the answer to f composed of h of 7 is 99. Okay, let's try this one. This one says f of 9 to start with. Okay, so that's 2x minus 1. So 18 minus 1, which is 17. And then we're going to do h of 17. Oh, I don't know what 17, 289, I think. So 17 squared plus 1. So I believe that's 289 plus 1, or 290. All right, let's try this one. Okay, f composed of f of 2. So we need f of 2 2x minus 1. Nope, it should be 2. So that's 4 minus 1, or 3. And then f of 3. Okay. So that's going to be 2 times 3 minus 1. 6 minus 1, or 5. So f composed of f of 2 is 5. All right, one more. H composed of h of 5. So we're going to find h of 5. So come up to h, put 5 in. So that's 25 plus 1, or 26. And then find h of 26. Okay, I don't know what 26 squared is. 676. All right, so this is 676 plus 1, or 677. Okay? Excuse me. All right, so there's lots of practice here. The answers to these will be in shortly. Plus, there's another worksheet in there, as well as another video. So hopefully this helped clear up our questions of composition. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember, to stay in means that we're staying safe.